Hello guys, this is Kevin. Eventually, the all-new Santa Fe has been released. It has been released 18th of July 2023. The slogan for this car is an extension of experience that breaks the boundaries between the city and nature. In Korea, there were so many rumors talking about the full change Santa Fe, and lots of people unloaded conceptual drawings a lot. And even one of my subscribers sent me the image of conceptual drawing of Santa Fe. And now we can see what it looks like. I would say the biggest and distinct characteristics of full change Santa Fe is revolt. What I mean is the Palisade was the Hyundai big SUV providing wide open third row seats leading to high popularity, but the full length of the new Santa Fe became longer as similar as Palisade. Meanwhile, the Santa Fe design has changed dramatically compared to the former one. Santa Fe is the second highest sales record among the Hyundai cars in the US market, and even higher record than Elantra. So it's very drastic decision to change the design completely. So let's start with the outside appearance. Compared to the former Santa Fe, the concept of the new Santa Fe seems like a square. The former one looks like sharper, and in Korea many young people call it Tamkench in the League of Legends game. The new Santa Fe has a high hood looking like a big box car. When you see the day running light DRL, you can see it bring up to the letter H. It's not only DRL but also the mid lamp that brings me to the letter H, and also you can find another H under on the bumper side. I believe there will be more H on the front, so you can find another H and you can let me know. The headlamp is on upper and lower side of DRL H sign, and the position of the headlamp is in a very high spot. I believe it might be very uncomfortable for the driver in front of Santa Fe. The winker will be turned on the H letter. On the side, you can see the car look very long, selling 6 and 7 seats versions. I believe when you try to sit on the third row, you might feel very cramped. But it looks like this one might have enough space that two people can sit on the back side. Thinking about the disadvantage of long vehicles, if it is too long, then it looks like a van instead of SUVs. So the brand new Santa Fe has some flexure. Here in wheelhouse and over fender, you can see the curved and lines. And the seat filler, there is a line disconnecting the glass between the second row window and the third row window. One obstructive thing is the garnish in this part. I think Hyundai put the garnish here to avoid the monotony, but if there is no garnish here, I think it's better. Some people saying this car looks similar to Land Rover Defender, but it's not that similar, I think. When you see the front underside, you can see the black line here. This line is for ventilating called active air flap. So normally it's closed, but when the engine is heated up too much, these two doors are opened for cooling. So in this photo, you can see the doors are closed, and in another photo you can see here the door is opened. Just under the doors you can see the radar for adaptive cruise control. You already might know the cruise control function, meaning that you can set up the speed, then the car keeps the settled speed. Additionally, with this adaptive cruise control, the car automatically detects the movement of the front, and if there is anything in the front, then the car stops or decreases the speed automatically. On the front glass, you can see the camera here. Seems like it's for the HDA2 function. HDA2 function is designed to detect the vehicle you're laying ahead. It can help maintain the distance vehicle ahead, maintain the set speed, and help center the vehicle on the lane while you are driving. We can also find out the grills of this Santa Fe looks very similar to a Zera 2023. The wheel size is 21 inches, which is bigger than the former one and also a Zera. Those of cars have 20-inch size of wheels. The length of horizontal wheelhouse is longer than the vertical line, which makes the car look longer. So now it's time to see the backside. When I see the front and the side parts, I thought, oh, it's very fresh combinations, but the backside is too vertical and seems like a van or bus. The SUVs normally has the streamlined shape, but the new Santa Fe is too vertically shaped. The taillight has the letter H like the front. One very different thing is the line is covering not only the back side but also the side including the back fender part. To open the trunk, you can find the opener in the middle of the line here. The stop lamps are just next to the trunk opener, so you can try to stop the car. The upper and lower lamp of the letter H will be turned on. Also, there is high position stop lamp here too. What about winkers? The winkers are way below the stop lamps. They are on the bumper side. I guess the car on the back side would not be easy to see the winkers. You can see the letter Santa Fe and the Hyundai logo here, and between that you can see the groove. By the way, some Koreans complain about the space between Santa and Fe. Of course, the original name of this car is Santa Fe, located in New Mexico, but normally the former Santa Fe didn't have space like this. One of the biggest changes in the Santa Fe is the size of trunk. Normally, when you see the trunk of other SUVs from Hyundai and Kia, you can see the hinge is here, but when you see the new Santa Fe, you can see the hinge is way deeper. Also, the edge of the trunk is normally not that much big, but this Santa Fe has a big and long trunk. So when the trunk is opened, the size of the trunk will be very huge. I believe Hyundai Motors is trying to make Santa Fe for camping, so that people can use the trunk as an awning like this. If someone asks me what's the biggest bummer point of the brand new Santa Fe, then I would say the backside. On the other hand, if someone asks me what makes you contract to buy this car, then I would say interior. Yes, I made the contract for this car and waiting. I believe the car will come out at the end of this year, so when I buy it, I will make the review again. So let's move on to the interior. There is display dashboard like Kia Sportage, and there is a lamp under the display, so it looks like more stylish. This display is made for driver friendly, so it's curved like a curved monitor. Between the dashboard and the center display, there is a line dividing the driving information and the center display. Each display is 12.3 inches in size. The ventilation system you can see is horizontally installed, and the pattern looks like Korean traditional door like 100 years ago. Oh, by the way, I can find another H in this pattern. The one thing that is different from the Hyundai and Kia SUVs is there are two glove boxes on the upper side and the lower side like a Range Rover. You can see many ambient light around the front seats. For the charging station, finally, Hyundai Motors made a wireless dual station to charge two phones. Just behind the charging station, you can see the cup holders, and between the cup holders and charging system, you can see a groove that the line for connecting the cell phone can pass through easily. Under the charging station, you can see there is a room for putting your bags or stuff. And on the driver's door, you can check there is also another room too. The reason why there is huge space to charge your phone and put the stuff under the charging station is because the gear moved to the right side of the steering wheel here. You can change the gear from parking to drive mode by rotating the column. For the color of the former Santa Fe interior, there was brown, white, and black only, but now I think there will be more colors. To move on to the fuel system, I have no idea about exports, but the Korean market, Hyundai decided to reveal only gasoline and gasoline hybrid. It's because among the sales record of former Santa Fe, only 10% of Santa Fe diesel were sold out compared to other fuel systems. Now, I heard that the percentage of hybrid booking rate is 90% and the gasoline booking rate is 10%. For gasoline, it will be 2500cc turbo gasoline with 281 horsepower, and for hybrid, it will be 1600cc turbo engine with 230 horsepower. In terms of fuel efficiency, the new gasoline model would be lower than the former one, and for the hybrid ones, the new ones will be higher than the former one, even though the new Santa Fe has been sized up and heavier. It is because Hyundai Motors declared that they made their hybrid battery themselves, and thanks to that, the new battery has better function than the former Santa Fe hybrid. Hyundai Motors announced that this Santa Fe will be revealed on the 10th of August. The price is not decided yet, but many people estimate that the price of the gasoline model will start from about $27,500, and for hybrid model, it will start from $35,500. So as mentioned, I reserved for this new Santa Fe, so later when I visit the Hyundai Motors showroom, I will make you the another video. Don't forget to subscribe button and see you later. Bye.